Should you join paid groups, alpha groups, private groups in the crypto bull market? I'm going to share with you a story that's been developing recently in crypto. And I actually made a video on this gentleman, sir, here. So this is Orangie, friends. So this is Orangie. He's a young Zoomer kid out here. He's a very successful trader short term. He runs this group called Potion Alpha. And like I was pretty shocked, also inspired by how many financially illiterate people there are. He's making like $300,000 a week. It's people just subscribing to these groups. So they don't understand liquidity. So they don't know that because there's 30,000 people watching something, even if there's just 10,000, yeah, it's too many people. There's no alpha there because there's only a thin amount of offer that's sitting there. How much of the token is for sale? And if something is actually edge, people are inclined to take as much of the offer as they can. So for example, if like let's say I told you, hey man, there's going to be big news tomorrow for this like one coin. It's going to get announced. It's going to get a Coinbase listing. Maybe on the offer, right, it's only got like $100,000. So are you going to sit there and put like $4? No. You're probably going to like borrow off your money, rotate your Bitcoin, dump this, quickly get in, do whatever you can to like swipe up. You might even take all $100,000 and make it go up like a 2 or a 4x because you're like, oh, Coinbase is going to list it and then it's going to go up another 2 or a 4x. So you want to take it all for yourself, right? That's you. That's one person. 10,000 people. That makes it tough, right? So I just want to share with you these pump fund group trends. They are going to become more popular. That's bull market stuff. But ultimately, they end in tears because people want to sit there and be told to buy something and then we're all going to make it and we're all like following one direction and they see the candle price go up. But unfortunately, you know, by the nature of trading and liquidity, not everybody can exit in this short term because you're not there because you believe. You're only there because you think someone else is going to be pushing it up there for you. So what's actually happened with Orangie is unfortunately, he's rugged the coin, okay? He's rugged the coin in one click. He sold $98,000. Bang! This is a 1 minute chart, by the way, just to show you. 1, 2, 3. Wow, on the 4th minute, bang. Ouch, man. Now, see the difference? This is the type of stuff. Now, I'm not saying he's a rugger or anything. I don't know. I don't know about these. Like, he makes, that's why it's confusing to me that someone would take that amount of money when you're making 300K a week. So if you remember Handsome Finance,
you bought a Lamborghini.
Handsome Finance, friends. Shout out to Mr. Handsome Finance, Antoine. Antoine interviewed Orangie, and I made a video on it. If you remember, I made 2 videos on it because I was laughing so much because, like, friends, I used to be a scalper, and so I was trading 1 minute candles and stuff out here. But in Pump Fund, these guys are trading. He's getting in something. It was launched 15 seconds ago. He's getting in. He's using a 5-second chart. He's putting in $200. It goes up a 2x. He dumps it in like 5 seconds. And he's just doing that all day. And people are watching him. So there's obviously an inclination of people who are watching him. They're getting in on stuff after him and they don't know, like, he's quick. There was a lot of these allegations. There's some stock market guys who were doing this. So they would have a live chat. And a lot of people would watch their same stocks. Now, I don't know if the allegations were always true, but I remember I used to watch a guy named Ross from Warrior Trading. So here's the thing, he makes like millions of dollars, day trading and stuff out here. But what I ended up seeing was they're trading illiquid stocks in USA and like the chat room's got like 4,000 people. And there's a delay of like 10 seconds. So you think it's live, but it's like they're 10 seconds ahead. So if the chart price, so what happens is, I'll just show you. It's very delicate. Yeah. Let's say the stock launches up and then it starts doing this dip, right? And then like he clicks in here and he gets up. But then 10 seconds later, basically the chat room gets to see it. And they're like, oh, I guess he's long on this thing. And then they're the ones that end up pushing it in momentum. And then so here's the thing, if it ends up being a false alarm, and like, let's say there's a big seller that comes in, he's getting out on average for a break even. Yeah, he doesn't like the trade, but other people who are buying after him, they're taking the loss. So it's almost like, it's literally, it's not directly a no loss strategy, but it you have an edge there. But who's got the edge? The KOL's got the edge because people are following after. You see? Now I'm going to show you this video with Orangie. He made a video just basically like just because here's the thing, friends. Videos and tears and apologies, they mean nothing, bro. You lost your money. What do they mean for? Oh, but they said sorry.
For the people who are texting my number and stuff, like, I literally have nothing to do with the situation. I want to be left out of it. Like, I was just supporting my Fortnite teammate. Okay, like, I really don't want to be in any of this.
Seems to be, I don't know, man. It's something, I don't know, is it Generation Jeet kids, bro? I gotta play some Habibi music, okay? I gotta. Alright, but like you Zoomer kids, man, he's operate a bit differently. It's gonna be alright. But I don't know. I've seen friends on Instagram. Something I don't use Instagram like socially or anything, but like sometimes I just see things pop up here and there, and like there's these like weird like Generation Z. They don't like this concept of alpha male. It's so interesting to me. Like they like being beta. They really like this morphing of a gender neutrality thing. I don't know why. Like they think sigma male. Okay, they don't like being beta. Sorry, they don't like being alpha male. You know, if you grew up friends, alpha male, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, like be your own man, make your own decisions, show no emotion, raw, cold, assassin, leader, boss, mog. That's like alpha. They don't do that. Generation Z don't do that. Like they celebrate this strange sexual insecurity stuff. Which, if you remember, I made my video on Barron Trump. Barron Trump, he's so tall. He's so tall. Did I ever tell you he was tall? Barron. So Donald Trump's son, Barron Trump, remember, because friends, he's worshipped by Generation Zoomer kids. They really they do not like talking over the phone. It's kind of weird, man. It's kind of funny. They'll put their face in front of the camera. They'll talk to a camera. But if there's another human on the other line, like, it's just kind of buckle. It's kind of funny, friends. Some of you as well in my chat, you have children, very, very lovely children, sons and daughters. I hear the same story all the time. You say, you call your son or your daughter 15 times, they're lucky to pick up once. They'll reject the call, and they'll just text back only. Like, come on, you little shit, bro. Just answer the phone. Just answer the phone so mum stops calling you 15 times. Tell her you've eaten and everything's all right. You know what I mean? We're solving problems here, friends. So now, this psychology is useful. Because in Soylana Jeet land, it's Generation Z casino. Yeah? They don't believe in anything. They're trading mindshare JPEGs. They don't care about the whole cycle. And also, unfortunately, to their peril, they don't understand that these things are temporary as well. So you're probably going to see people like leave college and leave school to become a full-time trader in the midst of the market. I mean, that's happened to the every top, by the way. In 2021, people, they stopped their jobs. They're like, oh, I'm going to make money in this forever. No, you're not, bro. Don't quit your job. We need the surgeons and doctors and firemen, please. So I don't know why I did this, making 300K in this. So this is just his Twitter name. Yeah, it's interesting about it that there's some people obviously being very, very aggressive out here. But I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about those paid groups, man, because paid groups, friends, I've told you the juice now. Yeah. In any market, there is a certain number of the tokens for sale. Yeah. The liquidity. So the more distinct the edge, the bigger the edge, the more inclined and desperate you are to grab money from elsewhere and close the gap of the edge. Think of it like arbitrage, right? So, for example, friends, imagine I told you, hey, there's a shop over there selling apples for $5. Yeah, and then I can basically, I know a guy in an alleyway, he's selling you apples for $3. And you'd be like, hey, let's go together. Me and you. We catch a bus, we go on the bang bus, and then we go out to this alleyway and we find the guy with the apples. And then, like, aren't you curious? How many apples are you selling? How many? Are we talking like a factory, or you got like 6 apples? You see how there's a big difference? That's the liquidity. That's the liquidity. So if I had a factory of apples, 10,000 apples, that was selling for $3. You're like, oh my gosh. You'd probably come to your friend and go, dude, give me $30,000. I'll literally give it to you back tomorrow. And they're like, hey, here's $30,000. Go buy the apples. Go give it to the shop who's selling it for $5. So you spend $30,000, you get back $50,000. Yeah, you're like, you got a $20,000 profit. See, you'd want to clean his whole warehouse, because and imagine it wasn't just apples; it was Pokeballs. See what I mean? So you understand? You want to wipe them out. Okay, well, in markets, it's the same thing, friends. When there's something sitting on the liquidity on the offer, well, it's a matter of how much do you want to take for yourself. Like his pDAI, for example. Yeah, let's say pDAI's liquidity 744K on the bid and offer. You got to divide it by 2. So that's what I'm saying, right? Like you can actually see as well how much pDAI is actually for sale. You can actually scroll down to the bottom right. Look at this. How much pDAI is for sale? Say pooled DAI. There you go, 20 million. See that? There's 20 million pDAI for sale. Yeah, 20 million pDAI. So you'd probably you're like, let's say Richard Hart called you up and said, hey, I will be buying pDAI to $1 tomorrow. Imagine he just told you that. You're like, oh my gosh, get me every pDAI I can get. You'd go straight to the market. But yet you would find out how on earth could you buy all 20 million pDAI sitting on the offer. You see? So you can't, you have a limited amount. That's how much is sitting on the market. Yeah, because no one else is going to give it to you. But that's the same thing when it comes to the paid groups. When you're doing shot calling and momentum stuff, and like this is out an alpha group, there's only a certain amount of liquidity sitting on there. But I still mention in here, look, if you could get into a paid group, it might be worth your while if you're an insider, like pay the KOL more to get the news before everybody else. But I'll tell you now, they probably have other friends that are doing it too. So what I'm already telling you is like it's levels to a game. If you are with those other 10 to 30,000 people in Orange's paid group, like you're the sucker. You are the sucker. Like that's it. Like where is your edge when there's literally only $4,000 of liquidity on this one thing and we have literally freaking 10,000 people trying to get in and they all have a $500 clip. Only like the first 6 people win. Yeah. You see the point? And then everyone else just gets stumped on because they're always taking out their initial straight away. You get it? So that's a trading game, friends. That's why there's 95% loss rate. You see, now, if after hearing this, you're like, man, Simon, that sounds like a lot of work. I know, man. It is a lot of work. That's why these people do these paid groups. That's why they're like, yeah, you know what? I just want these people to pay me for this informational edge, but they're all short-term Jeets, man. You basically, it's like you've gone to the casino and you've gone to like the slot machine area and you're like, hey, I've got a trick of how you can win the game, but you got to pay me $100 a week. And we hang out in a Discord and I'll teach you how to beat the game. And then all these people pay for the trick. But by the time they realize it doesn't work, they've sat there for like 3 months. Yeah, each person's giving you $1,200 and you've collected 100 people. That's literally it. By the time they realize it's done. And by the way, there's this fooled by randomness section as well, and they're confused brains for a bull market. So because they see, for example, there will be a period of time, this is others BTC. When others BTC goes up, they'll be seeing like all these things moving as well. Like, oh, everything's going up. But yeah, I made money. But yeah, how much? What's your ROI? What was your opportunity cost of just buying and holding? They never compute that part. When they do compute that part, they realize they've been grifted. So everybody's free to choose, free to do what they want, friends. Sometimes some of you guys subscribe to a few of them. Like, yeah, it's good to share, to see, hey, what are they doing out here? Just curious. You never know, because you want to refine your edge. Or you just want to see what else is going on out there, how other people making money. But yeah, obviously people are very angry at this. Okay, I didn't read this tweet right, and they made a token using my profile pic and my branding. I don't want to be a part of that. It's kind of funny. It's like, I don't want to be a part of that. Rug. That's it, man. That's Soylana. That's Soylana. What do they do? They say sorry. Friends, these people, they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a week. I don't know, man. Is it Generation Z? Do I need to bitch slap you guys myself, guys and girls? Okay, no discrimination here. You're both going to cop it. Is this what you think of yourself? You're literally just an anonymous avatar on the internet getting rugged. Literally, your wallet is getting drained in real time. And you all accept that. You're literally the definition of a little bitch. You accept that. Someone goes and cries on camera. Yeah, but they're $100,000 richer. If I could rug people all day and cry on camera, I'd do it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you get rugged? Rug again. $100,000 again for me. 100 grand again. That's another two squeaky chairs for me. Like, come on, man. When's enough? But I get it. People are desperate. They're seeing... See, this is the thing, friends. They come in new... and then they see that others BTC, for example, they come in and they go, Sommy, you know, I'm seeing others BTC go down for 3 years. Altcoins are scams. Therefore, I can't hold them. I'm like, no, bro. Part of the deal is they're scams for 3 years and then they go up beyond your wildest imaginations. Down for 3 years, up for 1 year. Down for 3 years, and they're like, oh, no, I'm going to trade. Yeah, man. So... if you're going to join these paid groups, now you know the truth. The truth I'm trying to help you, okay? Look at, friends, go to your Discord, go to the Telegram, see how many people are there with you. If you see 100 people, all right. It's got to stop there, though. It's got to stop there, yeah? If there's just about 100 people. If you're seeing thousands, you are the food. I don't care who it is. You are the food, yeah? Congratulations. You've made someone else rich. They bought a Miami apartment because of you. They rotated out of crypto into stocks because of you. And if you notice, right, as the KOL makes more money, their risk-taking gets lower and lower because they're getting paid so much. Because now, they're not there to actually make you money. They're there to protect their reputation. That's why they all have these conservative portfolios as they get bigger. Because you've made them so rich. You're literally a cuck. You are sitting in that hotel cuck chair. You know, every hotel's got that cuck chair, just watching everyone on the bed. And yeah, you're just watching it and like, hey, that's it. You're lucky if you're mentioned in the credits. They might even just make you clean the jizz off on the table at the end, just like to see you participated. So that's the unfortunate reality of this. You have to decide where you want to be in this game, okay? If you want to be the trained assassin shark, well, welcome. Okay, we get our nuts and our ovaries kicked over and over and over again, but eventually there's glory. Yeah, but if you want to be in this short-term pump-dump game, paid game, okay, you better be in the top 5%. You better be, because the bottom 95, straight loss. And then it actually hurts more because what if the XRP move happens on other coins that you have friends who are watching? What if that happens? What if coins just do like a 6x in this 3-month period and your friends put all his $30,000 in? Now he's got 180K, but you put in 30K. Now you're just like maybe barely up at 40 or you're down at 20K. You've missed that 6x. Goodbye. 4-year cycle gone. What are you going to believe in next? You know what I mean? You have to think about this opportunity cost, friends. So remember a few rules. Check the number of people who are watching your information. Yeah? You don't want to see a lot of people. If you see a lot of people, you're the food, okay? Also, see if the KOL can give you the information early. Maybe you got to pay more. Maybe you have to pay for more. As you can see, there's a game to this, yeah? Also, pay attention to the KOL. Do they talk about all their calls or the ones that move up? It's probably just the ones that move up. If you actually check, I checked in some of Orangie's calls in one of these coins. There's like 2 people who suspiciously reply at the start. Wow, thanks, bro. I cooked on this. And then there's like 15 people replying under that. Hey, where did you call this? I didn't hear where you called that. I didn't see it. That gives you an insight as to like, no, not everyone's getting the information here. So friends, I'm trying to help you. And yes, I know how all of these work. I still say no to them, okay? Not because I'm just your actual friend. Not because of that, because we are confirming friendship, yes? Not because I'm wearing just a helicopter hat, which are all of them true. But also because we believe. Long-term value creation makes everyone rich. Long-term. Yes? Not 2 days, not 2 hours, long-term. Now, in crypto, you got like maybe a year left. 1 year is equal to like 4 years in the stock market, okay? So when it's 1 year, it's actually 4 years. But we've been here since 2022. We've been here 3 years. These people are here lucky to be 3 days. You get it? Everyone actually wins long-term. Look what happened to Bitcoin. When was the best time to sell Bitcoin, baby dolls? In the past 15 years. When was the best time to sell Bitcoin? That's right. Never. You are my friend. Confirming friendship. Like, subscribe. Catch you soon.